Right, here we are today. It's Saturday afternoon, and we brought the camper van out with us today just to have a look around, and we're going to have some coffee in there later. But to our surprise, we recognised this lovely little Nissan van which we've watched, and people called Life's Too Short. And here they are. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. So what brings you to this part of the world then?
Well, you're the planner.
Yeah.
Carol does all the planning.
We thought, where should we go next on our next trip? And then we just looked at the map, and there seemed to be a band up the country where we hadn't been before.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we like visiting stately homes and things.
Yeah.
So we're just pottering around, making our way up the country.
Okay.
So while we're here, we'll probably go to Kirby Hall.
Yeah, Kirby Hall's very nice to see. There's fantastic gardens at Kirby Hall.
Yeah.
Not far from the Rockingham Motor Speedway, which is closed down now, but yeah, you can actually see that. But Kirby Hall's definitely worth a visit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Boughton House just around here as well.
Yeah.
But certainly, as I said before, that the church around on the right here is actually perfect to see as well, because they've got the stained glass and that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, what's your plans for the next couple of months then?
Oh, we don't think that
We
far ahead.
don't
really.
honestly don't think that far ahead.
Yeah, keep it random.
We do
Yeah.
one trip at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got plans to go back to Europe, to France and that.
Yeah.
We'll definitely be doing a lot of France. We want to go to Norway, don't we?
Norway next year, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fantastic.
a bit of Norway.
Um,
And then maybe in the autumn, winter, maybe Spain, northern Spain,
Yeah.
Portugal.
Yeah.
Once it's cooled down.
Yeah.
So,
But it's all highly dependent on what's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
If they start locking it down again like they did before, then that we'll just stick to this country.
Yeah, that's a good thing about having a small motorhome camper van. You can actually just do what you want. It's the freedom of the road,
Absolutely, yeah.
really, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Can we have a look at your van?
Yeah.
So this is the van we've actually seen. Now, like I say, that the YouTube channel is called Life's Too Short, and if you want to check them out, they're worth seeing, because quite a lot of their vlogs that they do, it's absolutely fantastic where they go, what they do, and like I say, this is a Nissan camper van, and absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, go on, have a look inside.
Yeah, we will do.
Chair out
Yeah,
the way.
yeah, let's get the chair out of the way.
Okay,
Yeah.
and here we are. This is fantastic little van. Yeah, it's certainly livable, though, isn't it?
It is for us.
Yeah.
We do very well in it.
Yeah.
We have the roof up, but
Yeah. Okay.
we only basically pulled in for a cup of tea, didn't we, and to
Yeah.
see what this place was.
Yeah. It's like I said, it's a very distinguishable back van, so to speak. We actually saw the van and then we
Yeah.
thought, oh, we know who these people are. So there we go. So this is just outside Grafton Underwood, where the memorial is. And I think they were saying that the first and last bombs were dropped
Yeah,
from
that's
from
right.
these.
Saw that on the
we
sign,
read
yeah.
that on
Yeah.
the sign.
Okay.
We knew that when we came past. So.
Yeah. So anyway, it's good to meet you today, and all the best
you.
for your travels.
Thanks for
Thank
stopping
you.
and saying hello.
Thank you.
Meet you.
Cheers.
Right, here we are at Grafton Underwood, where the memorial is, and this is what it says here: amongst the more permanent reminders of the 384th Bombardment Group, the presence at Grafton in World War II are the granite memorial situated on the airfields, which is just here. And have a look at the memorial here. And we're going to take a walk over to the church, which we was hoping was going to be opened a few months ago, but it's closed when we went by. And we're going to have a look at the church with stained glass inside the church. That's about 3/4 of a mile away, so we'll have a walk up there. So having a look at the memorial here, which is one of its sisters' airfields, as Polbrook Airfield was, where Clark Gable flew from in World War II. So this is the actual memorial, 1943 to 1945, and around the back of the memorial it actually says here the first and last bombs were dropped by the 8th Air Force, where from airplanes flying from Grafton Underwood. And as you can see on the back, you've actually got the P insignia. Now each airfield had their own insignia. The ones at Polbrook had J on the back of them. So this is Grafton Underwood. we're having a walk now from the memorial at Grafton Underwood to the village of Grafton Underwood, and we're going to have a look at the church. Doesn't take too long to get there, does it? Just got to be mindful of some of the cars on the road because there's not much of a path here, is there?
No,
But
one side.
yeah, still okay though.
It's not too
Yeah. Well, it's amazing. We're having a look around Grafton Underwood, and for the very first time the stream is actually totally dried up. Is that the first time you've seen it without water?
Yes.
Yeah. It always has water in it, doesn't it? Amazing. Well, that's the summer of 2022 for you. Coming round to rather a peaceful part of Grafton Underwood, up to the church. Just a nice little walk on a Saturday. It's very peaceful around here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's lovely, isn't it? Well, they're telling us that the church is open. We've been here 3 or 4 times. Must be the winter when they're closed. We really want to get a shot of the stained glass window inside outwards, which will be there in a second. So right. Oh, all the apples here. Surely they haven't fallen off the trees. That's quite interesting. Shouldn't waste them, you could make some cider. Yeah, looks like they've all come off the trees already, probably because it's dry. They're coming off the trees early. Yeah, there is quite heavy and they're quite dry as well. You can smell them as you're going by, can't you? That sort of sweet apple smell. Right, so here we are coming up to the Grafton Underwood Church. Very peaceful, isn't it? Right, as you can see, we're coming round to the outside of the church, and here's a dedication to the guys. And if you have a look at the stained glass, you'll see there's a B-17 bomber in the stained glass itself. We're going to have a look inside and see what it looks like inside outwards. Yeah, Grafton Underwood. Right, so here we go into the Grafton Underwood Church. As I say, it's not locked. Please leave it closed. Absolutely beautiful. So, here we go, just having a look inside. Here we have a much clearer view of the stained glass with the B-17 bomber and the tailgate. As you can see, there's a letter P, which signifies the B-17 bombers were from indeed Grafton Underwood. And I've said before that Polbrook, which was the main airfield during 1943 to 1945. That had a J on the back. There we go. Beautiful. Quick look around the church. Okay, and here we are, some ropes going up to the bell tower at the top of the bell ring is. Right. As the walls go, shut the door. Heavy old door, this one.